Good day everyone, this is Jermar TV and sa video na ito ay pag-uusapan natin about parallel lines cut by a transversal. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so i-recall muna natin kung anong ibig sabihin ng parallel lines. Parallel lines are the lines that lie in the same plane but never meet, no matter how far they are extended. The symbol, the two lines, no, itong two lines na to is used to indicate parallel lines. So we have two lines named line AB and line CD. So as you can see, di ba, yung dalawang lines ay hindi nag-intersect. So ibig sabihin, parallel sila. Kaya i-denote natin as this one. So line AB is parallel to line CD. Okay, so hindi sila nag-intersect as long as they lie in the same plane, meron sila sa same plane, ibig sabihin, parallel sila. Okay? Now, consider natin yung mga figures or pictures na nakikita ninyo sa screen. So, as you can see, meron tayong lines na parallel sila sa isa't isa. Now, there is a line na iba such that yung line na yon ay nag-intersect sa mga parallel lines na yon. So, ano bang ibig sabihin ng line na yon? Well, ang tawag sa mga lines na yon ay transversal. So, ano bang ibig sabihin ng transversal or transversal line? A transversal is a line that intersects two coplanar lines at two different angles. So we have two lines here, not necessarily parallel, di ba? So line M at saka line N. And then meron tayong third line na nag-intersect sa dalawang lines, no, at two different points. So yung line P na yan ay yung tinatawag na transversal. Okay? So transversal po ang tawag sa line na ito, no, na nag-intersect sa dalawang lines. Okay, so ayusin muna natin konti yung dalawang lines. Ayan po, so naging parallel na sila, no, at yan ang pag-uusapan natin. Okay? So as you can see, meron tayong dalawang lines, no, which are now parallel, tapos meron tayong transversal na line P, no? So, ilang angles kaya ang mabubuo dito, no? So, bilangin natin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, there are 8 angles na nabuo, no? For each intersection of two lines. And since yung transversal ay nag-intersect at two different points, therefore, 8 angles ang mabubuo rito, no? So again, yung M at saka N ay not necessarily parallel. Pero para sa kayusan na rin, ginawa natin silang parallel. So, yeah. Meron tayong angle pairs na mabubuo sa lines cut by a transversal. So, umpisahan natin sa corresponding angles. So, ano bang ibig sabihin ng corresponding angles? Corresponding angles lie on the same side of transversal and on the same sides of the two lines. So, yung pares daw na angle na corresponding angles ay angle 1 at saka angle 5. So, silang dalawa ay corresponding angles. So, bakit corresponding? Kasi ganito yon. Yung angle 1 at saka angle 5, di ba? Nandun sila sa same side ng transversal. Di ba? Same side of transversal. So in this case, para silang nasa kaliwa ng transversal. So that's a check. And on the same sides of the two lines, yung two lines na M at saka N. So yung angle 1 at saka angle 5 ay parehong nasa taas ng bawat line. So that's also a check. So ibig sabihin, silang dalawa, angle 1 at saka angle 5 ay corresponding angles. So another pair of corresponding angles is angle 2 and angle 6. This time, nasa right side ng transversal. And still, nasa taas pa rin ng line M at saka line N. Okay? Now, applying the same logic, we have angle 3 tsaka angle 7 nasa baba ng dalawang lines, and then we have angle 4 and angle 8 na nasa left side ng transversal. Okay, sila po yung pares ng corresponding angles. Yan. Next naman po is alternate interior angles, no? So, ano bang ibig sabihin nito? Alternate interior angles are non-adjacent angles that lie on the opposite sides of the transversal and lie between the two lines. So, isa sa mga pares ng alternate interior angles ay angle 3 at saka angle 5. Bakit sila tinatawag na alternate interior angles? Ngayon, base sa definition, hindi sila adjacent or non-adjacent. So, ibig sabihin, hindi sila magkatabi. Kumbaga, hindi sila nag-share sa parehong vertex. So, as you can see, angle 3 tsaka angle 5 ay hindi adjacent or hindi sila magkatabi sapagkat hindi sila nag-share sa parehong vertex. Ayan. So, that's a check, no? And then, lie on the opposite sides of the transversal. So, ibig sabihin, nandun sila sa magkabila, no? Nasa magkabilang side ng transversal. Isa sa left at isa naman sa right. So, that's also a check. And then, lie between the two lines. So, kaya tinawag silang interior. No? Kaya tinawag silang interior. Kasi, nasa gitna sila ng dalawang lines na M at saka N. So, itong area na to guys, no? Itong area na to guys, ay yung tinatawag na interior. Okay? And yung angle na nasa gitna or na nasa interior side ng dalawang parallel lines, no? Or dalawang lines, sila yung tinatawag na interior angles. Okay? Itong dalawang angles ay pares ng alternate interior angles. Okay? And now, applying the same logic for angle 4 and angle 6. So, they are also alternate interior angles. Okay? Ayan po. Of course, kung meron interior, meron ding exterior. So, kung yung itong area na to ay tinatawag na interior, no? Bale, yung nasa labas lang yung nasa labas ng dalawang parallel lines or dalawang lines ay yung tinatawag na exterior. So, this one is exterior and this one is also exterior. Okay? So, ayan po yung exterior side ng dalawang lines. Okay? So, alternate interior angles lie on the opposite sides of the transversal and lie outside the two lines. So, itong dalawang angles na yon ay hindi adjacent, just like alternate interior. So, one of them is angle 1 and angle 7. So, hindi sila adjacent at nandun sila sa opposite sides ng transversal. Okay? But this time, nasa labas naman sila ng dalawang lines. So, we have angle 1 and angle 7 here. And another pair is angle 2 and angle 8. So, sila naman po yung pares ng alternate exterior angles. Okay? Ayan po. Next naman po is same side interior angles. That's another pair of angles formed by lines cut by a transversal. So, ano bang ibig sabihin nito? Same side interior angles lie on the same side of the transversal and lie between the two lines. So again, yung interior side ay yung nasa gitna ng dalawang lines. Okay? But this time, yung dalawang angles na yon ay nasa same side ng transversal. Para sila nasa left or para sila nasa right ng transversal. So one such pair is angle 4 and angle 5. So as you can see, itong dalawang angles ay nasa loob ng dalawang lines, 'di ba? Kaya tinawag silang interior at nasa left side ng transversal. Okay? And then sa kabila, we have angle 3 and angle 6 which are on the right side of transversal. Okay? So, sila po yung tinatawag na same side interior angles. And then finally po, we have same side exterior angles. Same side exterior angles lie on the same side of the transversal and lie outside the two lines. So this time, nasa labas naman ng dalawang lines. Kaya tinawag silang exterior angles. And those two angles ay nasa isang side ng transversal. So, one such pair is angle 1 and angle 8. So, as you can see, di ba, nasa labas sila ng dalawang lines and pares silang nasa left side ng transversal. And sa kabila naman, we have angle 2 and angle 7. So, sila naman yung sa exterior angle. Okay? Okay, so let's have a recap about sa angle pairs na binuo ng lines cut by a transversal. Okay, so ito po yung mga angle pairs, no? So let's start with this one. So we have corresponding angles. So sila po yung nasa same position ng dalawang lines, no, at the same side of transversal. Okay? Next naman po is yung alternate interior angles. Hindi sila adjacent at nasa loob ng dalawang lines. And of course, nasa magkabilang sides ng transversal. Okay? Ayan po yung alternate interior angles. And then we have alternate exterior angles. Nasa labas naman sila. Hindi sila adjacent at nasa magkabilang sides ng transversal. Okay? Next naman po is this one. We have same side interior angles kung saan nasa isang side sila ng transversal at nasa loob. No? Nasa loob sila ng dalawang lines. And finally, we have same side exterior angles na sa labas sila ng dalawang lines and nasa iisang side ng transversal. Okay, so tandaan po natin, we have corresponding angles, alternate interior angles, alternate exterior angles, same side interior angles, and same side exterior angles. Okay, so let's check our comprehension to see if meron kayong natutunan, no? So, let us identify the given pair of angles, whether they are A. Corresponding angles, B. Alternate interior angles, C. Alternate exterior angles, D. Same side interior angles, and E. Same side exterior angles. So, this is the figure, ano po? So, it looks like complicated, pero kung intindihin natin mabuti or i-analyze, madali nating masasagot itong tanong. Okay? So, first, we have angle ABF and angle GFB. So, first, hanapin muna natin yung angle ABF at angle GFB. So, this is angle ABF. Ito po yun. No? Markahan natin like this. And then we have GFB. So, asan si GFB? So, ito GFB. No? So, ito pong angle mismo. No? And then, i-check mo kung saang transversal sila kabilang. So, as you can see, they belong to this transversal. Okay? So, anong klaseng angle pair meron sila? Well, the answer is letter D. Same side interior angles. Okay? Next, number 2, we have angle GFH and angle BCF. So, first, hanapin muna natin itong dalawa sa figure. So, this is angle GFH. Ito po yun, GFH. Yan, this angle. Tapos, we have angle BCF. So, asan si angle BCF? BCF. Yan. Okay? Ayan po. Ayan, so, ito po yung GFH at ito naman po si BCF. And yung transversal na kinabibilangan ng dalawa ay ito. Okay? So, para ma-simplify natin yung figure, well, tanggalin natin yung mga lines na hindi naman kailangan, no? So, doon natin malalaman kung anong sagot. Okay? So, the correct answer here is letter A, corresponding angles. Ayan. Next, number 3, we have angle GFB and angle CBF. So, hanapin muna natin itong dalawa. Ano? So we have GFB, ito po yun. Ayan, GFB. Tapos we have angle CBF. So asan si CBF? Ito po, no? CBF. Ayan. So this angle. Tapos kabilang sila sa transversal na ito. Okay, so anong klaseng angle pair yan? Well, the answer here is letter B. Alternate interior angles. Ayan. Next, number 4, we have angle BFE and angle CEF. So, hanapin muna natin sila. No? So, this is BFE. Saan ba yun? So, ito po yun. BFE. No? So, ignore natin tong line na to. No? So, ito mismo ang angle. Okay? Ayan. BFE at saka CEF. Asan si CEF? So, CEF. Ayan. Ito po. Okay? Ayan. And then, kabilang sila sa transversal na ito. So, ano kayang uri ng angle pair ang pinakita ng dalawang ito? The answer here is letter D, same side interior angles. Ayan. Next, number 5, we have angle ABF. So, asan si ABF? Ito po yun, no? ABF. Tsaka BCE. Asan si BCE? This one, no? Okay? So, again, ignore natin itong line na to, no? Kasi ito yung tinutukoy ng angle BCE. Ayan. Tapos, check natin kung saan transversal sila kabilang. So, ito po yun, no? Ayan. So, ano kaya klaseng angle pair meron sila? The answer here is letter A, corresponding angles. And then, number 6, we have angle BCD at saka angle EFH. So, asan si BCD rito? So, BCD, right here, no? Ito, BCD, ayan. Tapos, we have angle EFH. O, asan siya? Angle EFH, ayan. Ito po, no? Angle EFH, ayan. This one, at saka this one. Tapos, they belong on this transversal. Okay? So, the correct answer here is letter C, alternate exterior angles. Ayan. And then finally, number 7, we have angle FBC and angle ECB. So, asan si angle FBC? Right here. Okay, FBC. Tapos ECB. Asan si ECB? Nandito. Okay? Ayan, nandito. Tapos, once again, kabilang sila sa transversal na ito. No? Ayan. So, ano kaya sagot? Letter D. Same side interior angles. Okay, so tandaan po natin yung angle pairs. We have corresponding alternate exterior, same side interior, and same side exterior angles. Okay, so sa susunod na video natin, ay discuss natin yung properties ng bawat angle pair and i-determine natin yung measure ng angles by applying these properties. And right now, dito ko muna tatapusin itong video na ito about the illustration of parallel lines cut by a transversal. Okay, so I hope na meron kayo natutunan sa video na ito. And do not forget to subscribe to my channel para sa iba pang videos na i-upload ko. And as always, have a great day to all.